Welcome back, everybody. California Governor Gavin Newsom's approval rating is falling faster than his perfectly styled hair on a humid day in San Francisco. New poll conducted by UC Berkeley shows that more than a third of the state's registered voters support the movement to recall Mr. Newsom after just a few months ago, where he had the highest approval rating of any California governor at 64%. Now that number has dropped to 46%. Following all of his draconian and unscientific China virus restrictions. Here to react, Diamond and Silk, hosts of Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear right here on Newsmax TV. Ladies, it's always a pleasure. What do you guys think about Governor Gavin Newsom? It seems that only he, Adam Schiff, illegal aliens, and his relatives out there are supporting him. And I hear even his relatives are wavering a bit. What do you guys think?
Listen, I think that he should step down. I don't think that he should be in that position anymore.
Yep.
And I also think that he should be arrested for crimes against humanity. There was no reason to keep California locked down all of these months, livelihoods flattened, people don't have jobs, all because of what? Because he want to act like a dictator, because he want to create tyranny and havoc in the lives of the American people and the people that live there in California.
That's right.
So he ought to step down.
And be recalled ASAP.
ASAP. Okay, well, let me talk to you guys. Something that's happened in your backyard, in your home state of North Carolina. Lieutenant Governor there, a great guy, as I understand. He's going to be on the show tomorrow. Mark Robinson, first African-American to hold this position. He is beside himself because on the second day of Black History Month, an editorial cartoon published on WRAL.com, owned by Capital Broadcasting, depicted him as a KKK member. Ladies, what do you say?
You know, I think it's a sad day in America when you have people trying to play identity politics. First of all, I want to know who drew that. And I'm hearing this being alleged that it was an 8th grade school teacher. Do this person know the history of KKK, where it come from? It started with the Democrat Party. The reason why the Democrat Party did not want slavery to end is because most of those Democrats were slave owners.
That's right.
And so their interests would have been messed with if they would have ended slavery.
That's
it
right.
was all about slaves being a commodity and them making money. And so when you know the history of that, you won't take and depict somebody as that. That's something that ostracized, demonized, and stigmatized their ancestors. So shame on the person that even drew it, and shame on WRAL for even publishing it. They should be ashamed of themselves, and everybody behind it should be fired.
And let's not forget that, you know, the Democrat Party, they utilize the KKK in order to intimidate and in order to dominate Black people and slaves. You know, we got to understand our history and understand where all of this here started from. You know, the Republican Party was created by a group of Black men in opposition to the Democrat Party. And the KKK,
That's right.
the Jim Crow, all of that different stuff, people need to understand their history and stop allowing people to take and push us into silence so they can label us a particular way and then make us be depicted as that particular way when we're not that. It's time for American voices to open up your mouth and speak out against all of this hypocrisy.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I see this as, ladies, this is an extension of what the Washington Post was trying to say. If you don't believe in socialism, you don't push left-wing extremism, and you're a person of color, they're gonna name you a white supremacist. Which this is just idiocy, absolute idiocy. And you know what? Frankly, the lieutenant governor, as I understand it, he's trying to fix schools out of the clutches of these Democrat socialists who basically put kids who have my skin color and kids who have your skin color, put them in disadvantaged situations just to benefit teachers unions. And I'm sorry.
That's right.
He's pushing back against that, and that's why they're doing such a disgraceful thing
But
to him.
that's something
We'll
that
have
the
him on
Democrat
tomorrow.
Party got to do is they love to take and split and keep us divided based on race or gender, and we cannot allow that in this country.
Right.
I agree. Amen. Hey, lady, what do you guys have coming up this weekend?
So listen, this weekend we have a bone to pick with Tyler Perry. So we're going to be talking about him.
That's right.
We're also going to be talking about the new press secretary. Where is Kaylee at? We need her.
We need her.
And also, don't forget the political streets are talking, so make sure you tune in so you can see what they're talking about.
That's
Diamond
right.
and Silk Crystal Clear on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Folks, if you don't watch that show and you don't have a smile on your face at the end, I don't know what's wrong with you, because every single time I talk to these ladies, I am grinning from ear to ear. Diamond and Silk, from me to you. Mwah.
Mwah.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.